guys, and welcome back to another video. This video is the inbox review of the AFV Club 1/35 scale Churchill Mark 6. I recently got this from my mum and dad as a early Christmas present, so I'm just going to do a inbox review of it, and then I think it's going back to them. So let's pop it straight open. And on top here we've got the instruction booklet, and you've got a brief history there in front. And then first page is putting together the suspension, and then carrying on with the wheel sets and putting all that together. Looking very nice. And actually for the suspension you do get separate springs, real springs, so we'll go on to that in a second. Looking very nice. Carrying on with the wheels and side panels there. Putting all the detailing on. Got the looks like it's the whole machine gun, sorry, going in there. This isn't a bathtub style hull at all. It's put together one. I've never done one of those. That should be interesting. And then putting the hull together, putting all the detailing on. Very nice. We've got some separate pictures here of the real tank, so that'd be quite nice as reference photos. I think I'll be leaving some of these covers off, because if you see them in battle, most of the time they're damaged and bent and not very well kept, because obviously I've been going through fields and hedges and explosions and things like that, so probably be doing some battle damage to that. Then you've got some oil cans, petrol cans, sorry, going on the back. Very nice. Then putting the gun together and the turret. And then putting the turret onto the hull, finishing putting all the turret together. And with this one you do get a metal barrel, which is very nice, so that'll be really nice to do. But again, more reference pictures. And what I like, actually, going back to this page, it says here about how to make a aerial. You get that in the Tamiya kit, some of the Tamiya kits as well, about stretching sprue and making them into aerials, which is a very good tip. It's quite easy to do, so yeah, very nice. And then you've got putting all the decals on, and then paint colours, the colour scheme, sorry. Very nice. And then there's a reference of the parts list there, all the tracks and everything. That's very nice. Okay, so moving on to the bags then. So I'll get these open one by one, and we'll crack on. Okay, so now all the sprues are out of the bags. The first bag, you've got the turret, which is a very nice moulding of the turret. All the hatches and the detailing and the rivets, and even the numbers there, which is very, very nice. It's got a nice texture to it as well. Very, very nice. And then the lower half of the turret, which has got the same sort of cast effect of it, which is very nice. And then part of the mantlet here as well, and that's part of the gun, I think, there. And speaking of the gun, also in the first bag you get the metal barrel, which is very, very nice, very nicely done. And also the springs for the suspension, which is a nice detail. And it looks like two types of lower half of the turret there, which is quite interesting. I've never seen that before. It's different there. Must be different variant or something like that, but it's very nice. Yet again, more to do with the gun. Looks like there's some detail for the inside of the gun there, which looks very nice. Inside the turret. So then moving all these to one side, getting onto the next sprue. Actually, I'll show these first. Actually, I haven't opened these. These are the tracks. I was thinking about getting some, what are they called? Link and link tracks for this, but looking at these, I'm not sure whether I will. It's like a rubber, not as soft as, well, not as crude as the Tamiya ones or the Airfix ones. I think, well, the Tamiya ones are fairly nice, but yeah, these are really nicely moulded. You should be able to see that there. Yeah, very, very nice. So I probably will use these. It depends. I need to get a bit better at weathering rubber tracks, but yeah, they're quite nice. So move those to one side. So getting on to the next sprue. Unfortunately, when I opened the bag, this was loose, but it doesn't really matter. This is one of the side panels for the suspension and wheels, road wheels. So there's some nice detailing parts here, as you can see, nice rivets. Some tools. It looks like you have to put these tools together. They're not complete ones like the ones you get with the Tamiya kits. And some hatches, hatch doors. And then the other side. This looks like the outer, which is just top and bottom, I think, of the side skirts of the tank. Looks like it to me. It's very nice. Actually, yes, sorry. These go together, and then the suspension goes in these moulded holes at the bottom. So these are the side panels and sponsons, if you like. Yeah, very nice. And then moving on to the next two. This looks like separate detailing. So what are we looking at here? So yeah, so we've got some lights and rear lights. Sorry, tail lights. Some grill work there. This is moulded grill work. It's not an actual grill, but that's very nicely done. As you can see there, very nicely done. Yeah, some more hatches. There's some more tools here. These ones aren't separately made. You have to put them together. These ones are the single ones, but they're very nicely done, which looks very good. And you've also got the tow rope hooks here, which I think you might get a metal tow rope. Oh no, you get a string one. I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah, it's very nice. And then you've got the machine gun there, which I think is the whole machine gun. Yeah, it's very nice. And then the next two are the road wheels and the suspension and the sprockets, the drive sprockets. So as you can see here, you do get a choice whether you want moulded suspension springs or the real ones, realistic springs, real springs. I think I'll do the real springs purely because they look a lot nicer and they actually work, so it'd be very nice to do that. But yeah, you've got the drive sprockets here, which is very nice. You've also got all the parts of the suspension there as well, and the covers for the road wheels on the outer side, and the road wheels themselves. Very nice. And it's pretty much the exact same on the other sprue that you get in the bag, the other side, which is very nice. And then last but not least, you get the hull. So this is the bottom part of the hull. As you can see here, this is the lower panel, which has got really nice rivet detailing, as you can see there. really nice and crisp. And then some more side panels, looks like to me there. Yet again, lovely crisp rivet detail. And then a 2-half exhaust, which will be very nice. It's got nice texture to that as well. It's very nice. And then going on to the mud guards, I think these are for the rear. They're quite nicely done and got good detail on them. And then mud guards for the front as well. It's very nice. So on the last sprue, you've also got the top half of the hull. All the nice picked out rivet detailing here, and the hatches. And then the side panels for the top, which is very, very nice. As I said, I might be leaving some of them off or making them damaged and weathering them. Definitely weathering them, and definitely damaged if I don't take any of them off. Purely because when you see one that's going through battle, it's going to have battle damage and parts missing and things like that. So that'll be very nice. And here you've got the front panel for the machine gunner, the hull machine gunner and the driver, which is very nice. Got some nice hinge detail there. Looks like for the driver port. And then I think this is one of the rear panels. Yes, it's very nice. All nicely detailed. So in that last bag, I'm going to include these. You've got separately with this kit, you've got some photo etch parts here. Looks quite nice. I will be doing these, I think. I've never done any photo etch before, so it's going to be quite a tricky one. This is going to be for the future, not anytime soon, because I've got loads of kits to crack on with. So hopefully when I come around to doing this, I'll be a lot more experienced with fine details and photo etch, so that's quite nice. And as I said about the tow rope, that is a rope, a real string that you use for the tow rope there. And then on the other side you can see the decal sheet with all the markings and artwork to go onto the tank. That looks very nice. I know you can't see all of it because of the piece of greaseproof paper there, but they do look very nice. And also, one negative thing that I've noticed about this kit is that the clear parts sprue was in with another sprue, and it wasn't in a separate bag. I get that these are pretty cloudy and they're not massive clear parts, but if they're in a separate bag, then it stops them from getting scratched. It's not a major deal because, yet again, as I said, they're not big clear parts and it's for a tank, so it doesn't really matter. It matters a bit more if it's an aircraft, it's got a big canopy, but with this it doesn't really matter. But yeah, they're very nice as well. What I am surprised about actually is the glass part for the copula, or cupola as some people call them. I call it a copula, but yeah, you've got all the glass lenses there for that, which is very, very nice as well. And you've also got some spare rubber bits of track. I'm guessing these are separate details for on the hull as spare parts of track. If the track links got damaged, they could just take one out, repair it, and use one of these on the go. So that's very nice as well. So this has been the inbox review of the Churchill Mark 6 from AFV Club in 1/35th scale. As I said, I probably won't be building this for a while, purely because I've got so many other kits that I need to finish before this, and it's quite a difficult kit. Just to get my bearings with photo etch, I'm probably going to be doing the Academy Hetzer before I do this, purely because I want to do a good job and not rush it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to see more videos like this, please click the bell and you'll be notified when I put a new video up. So keep modelling. Have a good one. Bye bye.